need to worry about Thorin.
Got to stay on point when Duncan's around. All right, well, that's enough about our lovely sponsor, The Score Esports. Be sure to go and check them out. Instead, now let's talk about some good CS, and that is going to be between NaVi and G2 on Overpass. NaVi have picked up the first map in this, well, I mean, air quotes, best of 2. And so they're sitting pretty right now. All the pressure's on G2 to come up on this map. It's not going to get any easier because NaVi, they're no slouch on Overpass.
No, look at how quick they're being as well, running into the B bomb site. And G2, they do have 3 men stacked up here, but they still need to get some kills in. That's a fantastic shot from Flamey. Trying to follow it up here. Body not able to help out in the round with the bomb down so early. And Shox here with the kit, and this is important. He has to get close to the side. If he dies in an awkward position and the kit is lost somewhere, that's going to be awful. But RPK taking out Flamey. Scream with the follow-up on Cease. It's now just Guardian and Zeus left, and they haven't bought enough time yet, NaVi. They need more time, otherwise this bomb is going to be defused, and Guardian going down, trying for the jump shot here. Not going to happen. RPK to follow it up, and Shox with the defuse, and G2 making the work.
Fantastic work from G2. What a retake. I mean, there was the very clean kill from Flamey to start things off. G2, man, they were set for the retake on that site, holding way far back. 3 guys on B, one of them on upper, yeah, but 2 guys holding towards CT. And that was beautiful because then, you know, it didn't mean that anybody just died out of hand, you know, getting rushed down. In case NaVi did go for the rush, they were prepared for it. It all went according to plan for the Frenchmen on this first round. So very nice stuff. That's going to be uplifting if you're a G2 fan. For NaVi, though, they get the bomb plant, and so not spending too much money in this round. That's pretty much, you know, par for the course as well. Sit on the pistols with a single flash. See if you can't find somebody.
A good click from Smith somewhere. You should have heard the one click, but Flamey just already out of it. No armor on NaVi. Yes, they're going to be buying AKs in the upcoming round. Shox sneaking up behind. All he has to lose is a pistol anyway. Get the knife out, Shox. I know you want to. Oh, he's going to be walking right into that shot. Seized. Waiting on the other side. How did he know?
Kind of sucks for C's, though. He's like, yeah, I got the kill. Oh, I got a 5.7. Where's the rifle?
You obviously should be able to look at the body of whoever you've killed and then hold down use and equip their Kevlar vest. You know, take a while to put it on, obviously. You've got to get it. You know, just like a good, 10 seconds where you're like, putting on.
And you crouch down on them at the same time as well. You know, just multitasking, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Just steal that Kevlar vest.
Not only am I robbing you, I'm teabagging you. Yeah, that's the way to go about it right there. Smith gets tagged though. Guardian moving up with that deagle. We all know how dangerous he is with it. But again, NaVi, they're out of utility, so it is going to be a bit tough for him. It's all going to be about the shots now. And Scream, he is dancing around in CT, and he continues to find kills. Finally, Guardian will find the wallbang headshot on him. Not going to hit the follow-up, however, on Smith. He will get overwhelmed in the end. So good recovery for G2. They save all 3 M4s as well. They sack the FAMAS. That's the correct play. And while G2, they should be just fine after that round. It was a little bit close, but still. What is, man, they're just not even a single Galil, though. This is where it's like a little iffy for NaVi. You know, at least go, like, one of you guys go Galil so you can afford to have a few more nades. If not, just, you know, one of you guys rock the Tech 9 so you can get full nades. But they go full AK instead. So very, very light on the nades here for NaVi, but they've got the firepower, so we'll see if they can actually find the headshots, because that's clearly their plan here.
I'm tempted to agree, because they're all on C's as well. If he dies somewhere with those grenades, it's going to be awful. Smith's quite confident in taking that fight. It's a bit scary, but he does have Shox close by. He also almost killed Edward, who's at 12 health, so some solid rifle work coming out of Smith's early on here.
Oh, and Guardian with the swap on the weapon comes back to haunt him. He's not able to pick up the kill, and now it's going to be Shoxy holding on Restroom, just annihilate Zeus. And it's going to be all on C's now. 1v5, deep in enemy lines, but the only problem is that bomb is dropped at top long, and, well, there's 3 players there for G2 waiting on him, so they will come back and look for the fight with him in the end. He's going to be able to spot the first man, but he's not really able to capitalize on this. He can hit a headshot, maybe. Gets the spray onto 1. Nicely done. Can he find the second? Nearly gets that click. So close to picking up the 1 click there. That would have been sick, but it's not meant to be.
I mean, I was wondering, where do you stand with coleslaw in burgers?
It's an abomination.
So your European thing, I've noticed. It doesn't happen when you go to America.
No, it doesn't. Are you talking about the burger that was at the hotel? Did you have that too?
No, I didn't. I haven't tried. Just generally speaking, I've noticed that it's a trend that I think we need to fight together.
I think
And
the entire CS community needs to fight together.
I have nothing against people who like coleslaw. You can't just put anything into a burger. It's not just some sort of, you know, platform where you can just fill in whatever you like into a burger. There are certain rules here that need to be, you know, respected. You can't just do that. So
This sounds like it's been keeping you up at night, man. You know, real stuff at nightmare.
I get very upset when that happens to me. They don't ever write it either. They just say, oh yeah. No, it's just our way of making it. But you can't just do that.
You have to at least give fair warning.
Yeah.
So I know what I'm getting into. Oh no, scream. Well, he catches that we're looking the wrong way, so that's fine in the end. Follow-up shot from Flamey gets the job done on body. So we're into a 1-on-3. And speaking of 3, Flamey's only got the 3 HP.
So sad, very sad indeed.
That Half-Life 3 isn't out yet.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to Val about that whenever they show up for a tournament. Scream will be getting that kill for a triple of his own, in fact. So, yeah, 4-0 early on for G2's pretty good job here. I always try and sneak in a joke, and I try and look at their faces to see if they will give something away. You know, just a little smile at, you know, at the edge of someone's mouth. You know, just a little bit. I'm like, Half-Life 3, you know, is that coming along? You know, and they're like, I think they've got actual like CIA training to not reveal anything. They're just no reaction.
Dude, I'm convinced now that under the Valve facility there is a vault, and in that vault is locked away a developer team that is actually never allowed to leave that vault until Half-Life 3. You know, so it's just impossible to actually get a leak, because nobody knows actually how far along they are because they're completely cut off from the outside world.
Yeah, that could well be the case.
They're just creating Half-Life 3 day in, day out. The masterpiece.
Like right next to that vault is a different vault for the people working on Left 4 Dead 3 and Portal 3 and a third one. It's just
we figured it out, and then everybody else, they're all like, "Hey guys, look at us! We're creating like 3D stuff and whatnot." You know,
having a great time.
What a ball! CS, what's that?
Well, now you're going to get a chance here, but again, the utility is just very limited right now. 2 smokes, 1 Molotov. It is going to be just a little bit tricky to try and execute, especially if you're like on the A-bomb side. Maybe on B you could do it with limited here, but then again, for the afterplant, which actually on either bomb side or Overpass is not that easy to play if you're on the terrorist side, they're going to need more grenades. Scream, already infiltrating the lineup, is going to cause a huge rotation down towards the speed bomb site within the next 5 seconds, and then NaVi are going to have a really hard time breaking through. Scream, oh, they line up, going to get both the headshots, looking for more. It's going to be a 3rd kill in, and finally Zeus coming in to help out, but Scream utterly wrecking NaVi in this round. Going to get the assist on Flamey as well, and sprays for the last one. Great sequence coming in here from the Belgian player. Absolutely fantastic round.
A thing of beauty, for sure. And that's going to completely send NaVi over the edge. They're going to just be wondering who was supposed to watch the back. How did we get stabbed like that? What is this madness? Now our money is reset. 5 rounds in a row here and no bomb plant, so NaVi can't go for the buy. Instead, it's going to be a quasi. And, well, it is going to be just Smiths chilling out. Did they give... They weren't even cool with Scream, you know? They didn't even give him an AK. Body saved one. He's like, nah, hold on to it. If you're hitting shots at the M4, why would I let you hit better headshots? I need to get the damage in, and he gets 1 on the C's, so not too shabby. Scream is sitting on 13 kills right now as well. That's actually really impressive.
13, 1-1. So, not too bad. A bit of a boost coming out, but kind of doesn't work out the way that Shox was probably expecting here. I mean, still, only armor on half the NaVi team right now, just pistols. G2 just need to relax a little bit here. I don't know why they're so eager to take these fights. Just chill.
Chillax? I mean...
Chillax. That's exactly what I meant.
Exactly, right?
Guardian all the way across the map. He's got the bomb, and maybe they just saw that, so... Body. Defending the monster tunnel. Spray not quite connecting. Gotta be careful here. Only showing his head, but the aim punch gonna help him out a little bit.
Where are the shots? Guardian's been smoked off along as well, so it's a little awkward for him. He just goes jumping right through. He actually pulls a fast one on Smiths, but then Smiths, with a single shot, will find him through the smoke, and Scream will be there to catch out Zeus. Nice attempt from NaVi. At least they both went onto the site together. You know, getting that timing down, hoping to catch somebody out, but it's not meant to be. G2 up to a 6-0 lead. Looking pretty comfortable. You're looking like you have allergies too, man. Your eyes are a little red.
Are they? I think it's the air conditioning in here.
Actually, yeah, the air conditioning wrecks.
It's pretty brutal. Turned mine off in my hotel room because I can't deal with that stuff. But it's just that.
It's always fun when you think about the air conditioning here, though, considering last summer when it was like 50 degrees and we were all dying and praying for air conditioning.
You realize, by the way, the whole Twitch chat's gonna go like full 420 with this as soon as you say that. I can't see Twitch chat.
Right? That's the thing, man. Because I'm just saying, guys, it's allergies. I swear. I have allergies right now. That's why my eyes are red. I've been scratching them. I know I shouldn't scratch them. I know that's not going to make it any better.
Yes.
But it feels so good, Anders, to scratch them, so.
Yes, the allergies. Smith's going to go for the quick peek there, taking down Edward, and Scream close to back him up. This is a nice setup. Just, again, the rifle there to sort of create a sort of a stopgap so that no one can rush down that AWP. Smith, though, won't be able to fight against Guardian, and now Scream tries to take the fight here. Clicking with the one tap's not quite working. Zeus going to be taking out Shocks, and that leaves Body and RPK left. So finally a chance for NaVi to do something in this round.
It's their time to shine. Nades are going down onto the site as well. RPK hoping to get lucky with a headshot. He's not going to find it. He will manage to click away Flamey, though, so good work for him. That stops the bomb from getting onto that site. He's in position waiting. Guardian just taking a little bit too long, but RPK will run out of bullets. Said he had just a couple more left there. He could have got that kill. And in the meantime, Seized working on a huge flank all the way up through CT. Longest flank of his life. And RPK, does he start to wonder, like, why are these guys not pushing?
Yeah, something is suspicious about this. Well, there it comes. It was worth the wait. You know what's worse than coleslaw and burgers?
Hit me.
Fish lasagna.
Fish lasagna? Where the hell have you been, man? What have they done to you?
There are people who do that.
I mean, I understand, like, tuna on pizza. That's actually pretty good.
I like tuna on pizza, actually.
That's actually pretty good, but like...
But this is what...
What is it, like a tuna lasagna?
Yeah. No, not even tuna. They use, like, salmon or something like that. It's just...
Heathens.
Just weird. Just don't do that. Don't invite me for lasagna and then cook up fish lasagna. The brilliance of pizza is obviously you put whatever you want on it and it's still technically a pizza.
That's the beauty of it, right? You know, it's not like a burger as well. There's rules to respect of the burger. Pizza, it's any man, you know, you can just do it. I mean, hell, you can even have a dessert pizza. You ever had that? Nutella on pizza?
I haven't, but
that's god tier, dude.
I can't see why that wouldn't work. It sounds
it's
like
amazing.
it's just immediately it sounds like a good idea. Has anyone patented it just yet? I don't know. RPK there to pick up the one kill. Bit of a creative triple boost that we have seen from NaVi in the past here, though they're being just slightly silly in this corner. Sliding off. So a bit of a waste of time, but it did look funny for a while.
It was actually pretty slick. It worked. Scream, though, with another double spray down. Flamey and Edward both gone. It's down to Guardian and Zeus. And Guardian not going to be able to pull that trigger fast enough. Smiths will beat him to it. So Zeus, now the last man alive in a 1v5. And basically, worst case scenario here for NaVi. Considering they just won the last round, now they're going to get hard reset. 3 guys did survive the last round, so there might be some decent money to work with here.
Did Scream just try to fake a flashbang with a rifle?
He just one-up swag so hard.
I don't know if you understand how this works, Scream, but if you throw a pistol, someone could maybe sort of at a glimpse think it was small enough to be a flashbang. If you just toss in, you know, an automatic rifle, then people are not going to think that's something else. They're just going to be like, this guy just tossed his rifle at me.
For a split second, though, depending on the angle, right, if the barrel comes in horizontally, right, you see where I'm going with this? Where he might think for a second it's somebody running around the corner.
If you're going to throw the M4, then throw it as a spear and just, you know, have the silencer kill someone like that.
Just straight up impale someone?
Yeah.
What is going on with Scream, Anders? Like, he's just unleashed right now.
Yeah, wow. We do talk about his one-taps, and Flamey ends up getting a taste of that.
It is an obsession. The one-taps, the headshots.
It doesn't quite work out. That is the potential downside of trying too much to do it, but they're still going to win the round here. Edward can't really do anything, and G2 resetting NaVi's economy even further here. It's going to be 8-1, and just like on Train, they're off to a great start here. And NaVi, they were so slow out the gates, and it ended up in overtime. But I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Scream has more kills combined than the entirety of the other team right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sitting pretty right now. I mean, hell, even RPK, you have to double RPK and then some to be able to get up to Scream.
Yeah.
Scream just going ham. And, well, that's a good thing. It's not often that we see these kind of star performances out of him. he's been struggling for quite some time. I mean, just on the last map, it was RPK and Shoxy doing a lot of the work. Scream kind of middling. This time around, it's a perfect flash setup for Body, and he's even going to get a follow-up one as well. Beautiful. Spots the man on the left. He knows that he's got C's boxed. Comes down to Shoxy staying alive, and he does a marvelous job. And what a fantastic B defense coming in here from G2. Just completely shutting the door on NaVi in this key round for NaVi. Well, somebody agrees with you, Anders.
Yeah, fish the sun. You know, just don't even.
You know, the one thing though is just like Swedish cuisine, man. It's just Moses would love it because there's cream on everything. But I can't handle it, man. It's so much. They literally put cream in everything, like pasta sauce, cream. Stew, cream.
You realize the difference. The difference between Swedish and Danish food is sort of one of the main reasons for the Swedish-Danish rivalry, because everything they make is so weird. So
I don't get it, man. Herring.
Meatballs though is a really good invention. You have to give it up for that.
Whoever thought about that? Let's actually shred the meat and pack it together.
Yeah, it's genius. Absolute genius move. That I have to give it up to Sweden for that one. That's pretty good. But a lot of other things are quite weird.
It's also them, man. All they know how to do is half-ass sandwiches as well. When they say sandwich, they just mean one slice of bread. It's just the weirdest thing. All right, push coming on to the B site. This time, NaVi decided to rinse and repeat, and it is working out pretty nicely. Although, as I say, that Body, he picks up 2. Shoxy's there to help. It is a 1v2. Zeus at least now has a rifle to work with, but a nice defense there from Body. Triple kill for him.
Yeah, that's going to be... that kind of shuts it down for NaVi, because they were getting really close, and once he's on that ramp and has to look both short and monster, it's just not cool, is it? Zeus with a great pick-off, and he's still got all the health here. He's got a triple kill, has the bomb, has 50 seconds. This is hell for Smiths, because... well, I mean, he might as well just position himself sort of in between the 2 bomb sites and wait for the bomb to go down, and hopefully he can figure out where it is.
It seems like Zeus is just going to take the long route all the way onto the opposite side of the map, and even if Smiths was holding close under mid, which is what he's doing right now, he's kind of hoping to be hearing footsteps. If Zeus stomps through connector, if he stomps through mid, Smiths might be close enough to hear that. But going over long means that, I mean, Smiths has no audio cue, so he's just fully committed to this B site at this point. Zeus is going to be able to work his way up onto the A site for a plant. He can plant for days as well.
Even worse, he can get into the bank, and so Smith has so many angles to check right here, and that's what Zeus, well, gonna sort of think about it, but just the fact that he can position himself in so many ways makes life really tough here if you're Smith.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking real hard about it.
Oh, spots the legs, and Smith is gonna get the kill. What a shame for Zeus, because he just had the triple kill. That was gonna be the quad for the clutch, and actually give NaVi a second round, which they desperately needed. This is a horror show for NaVi.
And against Flipside, NaVi were winning all of the clutches. It wasn't until the very end that finally NaVi were giving up some clutches, and then it was Flipside who were starting to get things to go their way. G2, however, they just are not giving NaVi any room to work with. Currently 18 kills on Scream. And just continuing on this this crazy path that he's been on. Shox with a very nice pickup there. Didn't look like there was enough space to maybe get that shot. Smiths with the follow-up on Guardian. They are just wrecking NaVi right now. NaVi have got to be tilting off the face of the planet at this point. It's like not only do they not get the clutch last round, now they're 2 men down already in a hugely important round for them. They absolutely need the remaining 4 rounds in this half to have a shot in the second half here. So Edward, well, he's hoping to cheat through that smoke, but Scream is ready and waiting for him. Shuts him down. And while nothing is working for NaVi, Seized has got the AWP, and he's all the way at long, hoping that somebody is going to just give him a chance. Just give him a chance. That's all he's asking for. His time to shine. It's now. The G2, they're playing this correctly. Shoxy going for the delayed peek. Yeah, man, Seized. They just can't catch a break right now, NaVi. He was scoped up looking there. Looks away, boom, Shoxy peeks. Finally, something is there for Zeus, but he's going to get shut down by a Body. Working overtime. And then it's 11-1. NaVi, man, they're just nowhere on this server. This is definitely starting to get just a little bit ridiculous here.
13th round is coming up. The money for NaVi, I mean, they do have the round loss bonus, and at this point, it's also just a question of the fact that you just need some rounds as a buffer on your first half, so they might as well just keep buying at this point, seeing if they can't make it work. Grenade tags up a little bit. I mean, it sort of spreads out a good 30 damage to 3 people. That's not too bad, really. Bit of a trade coming in. Smith's getting one, but getting a bit greedy after that. And Sue's just going to run him down with a Tech 9, so that's a nice kill.
Yeah, a couple of rifles picked up here. So Seized is definitely very low right now on 31 HP. And then Zeus and Guardian both looking for fights. RPK getting a bit of that run and gun action. Guardian will eventually find the headshot with the P250. How is that even possible? How does he live? Shoxy, though, in position with the AWP, and he knows that Guardian is lurking around here. He has to know that Guardian's on the right side, and he gets impatient, decides to press forward with the 5-7, and that allows Guardian to sneak out. So now, with a minute left on this clock, NaVi have quite a bit of time to work with. And with the 2 rifles as well, anything is possible at this point.
Body and shots, I mean, they're quite far apart from each other, so there's no real chance for a refrag or anything like that. I think right now NaVi is thinking, surely at some point they're going to have to come look for us. Seized, opening the door, and Body not interested in buying anything. Just slams the door in his face.
No, I don't have a minute.
Yeah, no, I don't have a minute. Guardian in a 1-on-2 with the bomb very, very far away. He has to speed up. He has to actually rush this, just pick up that bomb and get back to the site. Because without a plant here, this is not going to be working out. And they're waiting for him. Yeah, this is not working out. Tries for the no-scope. Not going to happen. And G2, they're out for revenge here. It's going to be 12-1.
You know, where did this G2 come from? More importantly, where did this NaVi come from? With an Edward that is sitting on 2 frags at the 14th round. Everybody single digits. 4 kills on Flamey. Guardian has 5. What is this world? All we need now is for Edward to get like 1 kill this round, and we've got a straight. It's perfect.
Ooh. It's been a really long time since I played any poker, actually.
Same. MBK is the guy who plays like a lot of poker.
Really?
Yeah, out of the CS players, I think he plays the most, right? I don't know.
I thought it would be...
He was like really hardcore into it. Like watching streams. And
I was doing that for a while,
he'd get a bracelet.
Ooh, alright. Scream.
Serious business.
Oh, they almost line up there, but Smith's going to get picked off, and now Scream is in a really awkward position. You can see they know he's there as well. He's going to get the one, goes for the second, and Edward very nearly dies. That could have been a pretty awful turn of events for NaVi. Shocks coming in to Optimus, going to get the first kill in, can't follow it up on Zeus. Body and RPK, and especially I think coming up from behind there, it's going to be an interesting position, but Zeus winning the fight. That was, I think, the big opportunity. RPK looking for more. Oh, he goes for the triple, but can't get the click in. 1 shot would have killed Edward. NaVi finding a second round.
So close. He had a couple of shots as well. He just over-adjusted with his aim and went into the box instead. So frustrating.
This coleslaw debate is really...
It's picking up, man.
Picking up here.
I just can't say it. You know, it's also like pizza salad. That's like a Swedish thing. Or a Scandinavian thing. I don't understand. You know, it's like the point
just
of
a Swedish
pizza
thing. Just a Swedish thing.
is not to be healthy, right? You know, you're having a pizza. So when they're just like, would you like some pizza salad to go with that? I'm just like, no, get that salad away from me.
It's like pickled cabbage, isn't it?
It's not the goal here.
It's just weird.
The goal is for me to eat a lot of cheese.
There we go.
Pepperoni and stuff, you know?
There we go. Flamey and Guardian having a bit of a good time, but Scream with those dreaded 1-taps. Seized is going to be taking down RPK, which will make it a 2-on-3 here, favoring NaVi for once. They can't let go of the bomb down here. Zeus still, you want to pick it up right now. Oh no, Scream going to win the fight against Zeus, so now they have to run all the way back and pick up the bomb and then try and make it back to the site, and who knows what will happen in the meantime. There is Body walking onto the site here, making a bit too much noise. He's going to get shot in the back by Seized. So, pretty good position there. Scream, where is he going to go?
Just start walking, Scream. There you go. He's sitting and waiting. Don't show yourself, Scream. Don't show yourself, Scream. You've got the chance. Oh, it's perfect. He catches out Seized. And now now Flamey, rather. For some reason, I thought it was Guardian last man alive, but Flamey gets to pick up the bomb with 35 seconds left, and is he going to be able to make it onto the site? Because Scream is swapped all the way back around. He's going into CT. Flamey, is he going to be expecting this kind of rotation to come through? It seems like it. He was pre-aiming CT, so it might have crossed his mind. And that bomb plant going to happen right in Scream's face. And with the Molotov on Flamey, this might get tricky for Scream, but of course not. It's as simple as 1 taps. Well, that was a little bit more of a burst, but still, Scream clutches it. And I mean, I think NaVi literally had like 1 clutch go their way this entire half. They just got completely bodied off the server. 13-2.
What a ridiculous performance from Scream, just single-handedly, right? So this is part of the, I think, the fun of Counter-Strike. Sometimes you just can't have individuals showing up for a game, and obviously Scream was it this time around. So a really, really good first half for him. Near sort of approaching a 30 bomb in 1 half. That's pretty good.
It's monstrous. He just got completely unleashed. Okay, then. We'll see if he can maintain the level. I mean, if he can, this is it. They're done. NaVi, they'll just get ejected.
Yeah.
I tried. I tried not to laugh.
You did your very best.
It was close.
25 kills. Absolutely ridiculous.
It's freaky kind of balance as well. It's like Smith's RPK, all on 11. All right.
We only have some utility on Smiths here. Good grenade, actually, early on. Just Guardian going to be removed from that position. Wanted to take an early shot. He's been very good with the pistol, I think, in the other match on Train. So I would be a little bit scared of running into him right now because he just seems to be on point. But they only need 3 rounds in the second half. Surely this time they will be able to make it work. Seuss going to be overrun. Oh, what a click! Seuss going down, body following up on Guardian and Shocks. Just with some seriously kinky 1-taps there. And Edward, you know what, on 4. I don't know what he could do here. G2. I know Semmler, they always try their hardest to disappoint us, but I don't think they're going to be successful. I think they will actually win this match.
I think that they will, for once, succeed as well. Smiths will drop the bomb and donate it to Edward. He felt like giving him a little bit of a chance, right? But Scream, luckily, wasn't there to save the day. Picks up a kill, 14-2 now. Stop it. All right, so... That's the most ridiculous thing, man. All right.
I'm going to tweet out what we're laughing at so people know what we're dealing with here. It's pretty good.
All right, well, it is the forced buy out of NaVi. Pistols, Kevlar, G2, they're bought up. No, it is the push into mid. Guardian hoping to get lucky with the deke. He's not going to manage it. G2 just going into a default kind of setup here. Just everybody looking for a fight. Smith will eventually be there to save his mate, wrapping around through restroom. So as far as G2 are concerned, this should wrap up on that A site with the bomb plant, as Zeus is now the only man here for NaVi. The rest of them are going to have to rotate pretty quickly, but there is a man lurking in connector. So Zeus, can he make the difference?
Ooh, that would have been a great flick if he could have got the headshot there, but Smith will take him down, Flamey charging in. He does have body armor and a C-set 75, and that's made the difference on numerous occasions already. Trying to see if he can find the opening, but actually hiding in the corner, man. Oh, Flamey! What an absurd shot to be hitting. C's looking for more. He's going to get the 1 in here. He's only got a 1 health, but he still wins the fight, making it a triple kill. And NaVi going to be at 13-14. Oh, sorry, not 13-14. 3-14.
I don't even know. Yeah, exactly, man. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Foreshadowing much, maybe? Have you seen this in a vision? You know, this is... This is definitely unfortunate for G2. They were so close. They were so close. I just can't stop laughing every time I say it, dude. What the hell?
Smith is going to be getting a kill and body with the follow-up, taking down Edward. So 4-on-3. And this is great for G2, obviously. They're not really supposed to be winning this round, but they've actually just charged the B-bomb side, and NaVi were not ready for it. Guardian up on the sniper spot, and Seuss trying to get a bit closer. Body's very low on health, and Scream is as well. They do not have a kit currently picked up, and this could be disastrous. Seuss, and C's actually going to be getting both those kills, but look like Seuss should have, and Scream following up with a double of his own, making it to 15-3, and Scream at 28 kills. Just needs 2 more. Just 2 more.
Screamy's working overtime.
It's insane, isn't it?
Getting stuff done. Not going to say it. Not going to say it. You thought I was going to say it. but I'm not going to say it. So, just wrecked. 15-3. Full rifles apart from RPK, who wants to be special. Picks up the UMP. Wants more money. And while Scream is there to start, of course. Starts it off strong by taking out Edward. RPK charges right into the waiting arms of Flamey. That's not pretty. But this is not over for G2 yet. They do have a rifle on NaVi, but Smiths has managed to take out Zeus in the meantime at long. And so they continue to gain map control here. Body will get overwhelmed. Flamey is just this beast unleashed right now, just running all over the place.
Yeah, but it feels like it's too late. If you were going to go beast mode, it should have been, you know, a good 20 minutes ago and not here. Scream goes down, so it's denied the 30 bomb for now at least, unless NaVi win the round. It's still been one hell of a game for him regardless. Smiths and Shocks are left, and they do have the bomb, and still just now ticking past the minute mark here. Try and see if they could find a way into the round here and just close it out right now. Why not?
Certainly, it's entirely possible at this point with 2 rifles and Guardian on the Deeg. They've got plenty of time to work with here, NaVi, to just sit and be patient. Wait for G2 to make the play as Shoxy is lurking his way out through Monster. This might come back to bite him in the end. Seized is watching this angle, and he's managed to change up his position. He's down into pit now. So this is where it gets difficult. Can Shoxy hit the headshot? It's going to be who looks the wrong way first, and there it is. Easy shot for Shoxy. Seized, probably just smashed a new hole in his desk. And, well, it is a 2-on-2 retake.
Smoke actually went quite far back. I'm wondering if there isn't a sort of an angle that he could try and look through here, Flamey. Gonna be a bit tricky. Oh, but he still goes down. Shocks on point, and that's the headshot. Triple clutch at the end. And it will be G2.